I think when I think of a bot, I think of a robot. So essentially any technology that's replacing something that a human used to do. So going back a decade or two, it's physical machinery, taking over manual labor. But today we use the term to cover software. So anything that can replicate and automate what would have been a manual human task. The chat part, I think, as the name implies, means it's conversational, right? So whether it's text or through voice. And this is the key distinction to me. So while bots are inherently not human, by adding the chat bit, what we're doing is trying to mimic a human interaction with technology. So we all know that's complex. Our brains have context and meaning, and we use long sentences and detect emotion. And I think this is where we're going with kind of the humanizing of chatbots.
So the difference between a bot and a chatbot, all of these words originate from the word robot. And if you actually look at where that word came from, it came from Czechoslovakia, and it actually means forced labor. And I think that's quite a good way of describing what a bot does. Essentially what it does is carry out repetitive tasks on behalf of the user. So you give a program, some agency, it can carry out a function, maybe booking tickets online, anything repetitive that a human would do, the bot can replicate. Chatbots add the ability to interpret language to that conversation. So you can actually create structure around a conversation where you can ask it questions and then you can get responses back, but you're still taking the customer on a fairly predefined task to allow them to achieve an outcome through language. So that's the difference between a bot and a chatbot.